Hello, welcome to this video. I hope you are feeling well and I hope you are happy about the title and the news that came out earlier. Big news about blue cards which got revealed a couple of weeks ago to be going to Sinfin football trial, something like that. I'm not really sure what they are, but that was what was happening, and blue cards were looking like they may have been entering the wonderful game that we know, and I'm pretty sure every single football fan was against it. Let me know if you were for it, and let me know why, but I was completely against it. Yeah, a few weeks ago now, this was announced, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was hearing, you know? At the time, I said, this was stuff I used to joke about with my friends, you know? Like, playing football as a kid, I'd say, oh, blue card for you, you know? And you know, it'd just be a big joke. And then we found out that this was actually going to happen, just out of nowhere as well. I couldn't believe it, that blue cards were even being considered. They sounded dumb. Their purpose wasn't even good. You know, yellow cards can basically do that, apart from the bit where you get booted off the pitch. Don't need another whole card. And I'm glad. Look, I'm not one to stick up for FIFA, okay? I don't really like FIFA, the organisation. I think they get a lot wrong. I disagree with the Club World Cup they're making, the big Club World Cup. That'll be coming in next season, completely different to the Club World Cup. I think you go in if you win the Champions League. Completely different to that. I don't know what the requirements are to join that, but yeah. City are going to be playing that, so we will cover that. That's going to be happening next year. That's just going to be crazy. And I'll be curious to what the effects are going into future seasons because of that. But the bottom line is, it's just crazy that blue cards are ever considered. And like I said, I'm not one to stick up for FIFA. I don't like their association because I think, you know, it's just money. They're just money. Just a big money association, and that's all they really care about. But I'm glad that they have come to this decision that blue cards shouldn't be a part of the game. You know, the fact that this was even considered, it was people who have never played the game, have probably hardly watched it as well, you know, and it's just stupid. I know players should be kind of towards refs, kind of show a bit more respect, okay? Players shouldn't be getting in the faces of refs all the time. You see it a lot with City, you see it a lot with other teams as well, you know, you see it a lot, and it shouldn't be that way. But you don't need another card to deal with that. You don't. You know, if that's the case, you get booked. And then if they go and do it again, well, you get booked again, and then you are sent off. You know, you just got to not be a wally. And I get in the moment that that's difficult, but just you don't need another card for it, I think is the bottom line. But FIFA scrapped it, which is the big good news. Glad to be reporting on some good news. The official quote is there. FIFA President Infantino confirms there will be no blue cards in football. No chance, no way for the blue cards at elite level. So elite level suggests that we won't see blue cards for a while. Well, not at the elite level, but you know, anything below the elite level, you could very well see blue cards. So that'll be interesting, I suppose. I doubt we will ever have to cover that. And I hope this is the last bit of content I ever have to make on blue cards, because it's a ridiculous topic. But yeah, no way for blue cards to at the elite level. This won't happen. Our position is very clear on that. So it seems like the standing firm doesn't seem like they're going to budge. He sounds like he is just putting it out there and writing off any chance of it. You know, it's like the first time I feel like FIFA have gotten it right. I don't feel like I I'm trying to remember like good decisions they've made, because the World Cup thing is terrible. You know, there shouldn't be a Club World Cup. I'm sure it's going to be great to watch, but there shouldn't be one. There's already enough strain on players as it is, with World Cup and Euros and National League, and even just internationals on a whole. The extra 3 games they get every international break or something like that. You know, that on a whole is just silly. But then you add in a whole nother competition. Just silly. But yeah, this is definitely the greatest thing I feel like FIFA have done. At least in a very long time. And you know, you gotta be stupid to not understand that it was a bad idea. It's bad to even think about doing it, to be honest. But I'm just so glad about this. You know, it's silly that it was ever considered, but I'm happy that it will not have to be done. And plus, it would put so much strain on refs anyway. Referees are already going through it with decisions with yellows and reds. You know, we don't even know what a yellow card can be classified now. How long can you take to do a throw-in? You know, how long can you take to do a throw-in? How long can you take to do a goal kick? And stuff like that. And how long can you take to maybe even walk off the pitch as a substitute? And stuff like that. You know, they're nailing down on time wasting, but it will change between every referee, which isn't how it should be, but it's the bottom line. You know, I'm pretty sure Tomiyasu got sent off because I'm pretty sure he got booked at one point because he took too long on a throw-in, and then he got booked again because of a challenge, and that was him off the pitch. Do I agree with that? Not really. You know, if I was the ref, I'd probably say, if I was the referee in that situation, I'd say, you're taking a while now, mate. You're going to take it in like the next 5-10 seconds, or you're in the book. You know, that's how I'd probably... I didn't watch the game, so I'm not 100% sure on that. You know, maybe the ref did do that, and maybe that's why Tomiyasu got booked. But if he didn't, and he just did it, I disagree with that personally. I think he needs to give a little bit of leeway. But yeah, blue cards are a silly concept. Players getting removed for 10 minutes is shocking, because it's increasing the stop-start thing of it. You know, we don't need stop-start in football. Just let the game flow, please. VAR already stops it enough. That's another thing that will just put even more pressure on refs. But I'm just glad this isn't happening, and I think you guys will be too. I think you guys will be happy about this as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Only a short video. Thank you 390 subscribers, by the way, at the time of recording this. Big up. Small steps towards 400. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. See you all in the next one. Bye bye.